Hello friends. Today I will talk about very important topic which is mental health and mental health in workspace. So yeah, let's see. So why it is important and what is the link between the mental health and the work. So it is very important. Like people are struggling with anxiety, depression, burnout. So there are lots of ways, and it depends upon the workplace also. So it is important to handle your mental health, to keep focused on your work. So there are means nowadays there are ease of stress of remote working and improve. So basically, our target is to basically making the work, improving the work life balance, all those things. So what is the link between this work and mental health is basically, as we know, work can play a huge role in our overall health and welfare. In addition to that, like financial benefits, your job can add meaning, structure, and purpose to your life. It can also provide you with a sense of identity, your self-esteem, or offer an important social outlet. So it is very important to maintain the work-life balance and to maintain your mental health. Means working in a negative environment can have the opposite effect and can take a heavy toll on your emotional health. Long hours, understaffing, lack of support, and harassment in workplace can ramp up your stress levels and contribute to mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, substance abuse. So there are lots of factors that affect your mental health, and yeah. So let's see how we can discuss all those things. So as we know, like let's check the risk factors for mental health, like how it affects us. So basically, long inflexible hours, short staffing, cut backs, unified vacancies. So all these affects our mental health, like working remotely with no clear separation between work and personal time, toxic workplace that fosters bullying, harassment, or abuse, lack of training, guidance, role you are expected to fulfill, and limited or unclear communication from management. I mean, sometimes it happens like there is not much clear communication, there is lots of dependencies. So you also need to keep this mind, like how you can communicate the things about your task, your goals, your decision making, lack of support, shortage of equipment or other jobs resources, or unsafe working practices. So there are signs and symptoms of mental health issue at work. So let's focus. So what are the signs and symptoms? So let's talk about what are these symptoms. So you may feel difficulty focusing, feel overly stressed, irritable, and unappreciate or lack of energy, motivation to even the most basic task. If means if this is basically feel each day, then it will be a very it will not a good impression. It basically affect your mental health. So it affect basically decline in your performance, and means basically your struggle to function in your daily duties or work, trouble concentrating and thinking, you have problems focusing on tasks, experience difficulties with your memory, thinking, or even changes to your speech patterns. So changes in your appetite or sleeping patterns, struggling with insomnia, sleeping too much, sudden changes in how much you eat, or depending more and more on drugs and alcohol to cope. And it also changes in your mood. You may feel like you feel hopeless, helpless on edge, and experience uncharacteristic mood swings or even very bad thoughts. So these are the basically affect our mental health, like loss of interest in activities, you lose interest in aspect of your work you previously enjoyed, quit hobbies you used to love, or withdraw from friendship and social activities. This could be accompanied by pronounced apathy and fear and nervousness and increased sensitivity. Basically, you are more sensitive to sights and sounds and try to avoid a situation that are overstimulating. And unusual behavior, you feel disconnected to your surroundings, exhibits uncharacteristic, unusual, and out of control behavior, and unexplained pains such as headaches, upset stomach, or muscle pain. So there are lots of mental health problems you face if there is not any work life balance. So how you can cope with these mental health problems, like stress, harassment, mental health problems. So basically it affect your performance, your relationship, your physical functioning at work. You may feel isolated, overwhelmed, and struggle to know where to turn, but you are from far from being alone. So first is basically stress, how you can handle this. So while some stress can provide you with the focus and energy to meet deadlines and challenges at work, too much can take a toll on your health and productivity. When you are constantly worried about being laid off, having to work longer and longer hours, or feeling under pressure at work all the time, your mood, personal life, and job performance will suffer. No matter how stressful your job is right now, there are ways you can relieve the pressure, lower your stress levels, and regain a sense of control. And also, let's talk about depression. So it's normal to feel down or unhappy every now and then, but feeling like you are in a black hole, hopeless and helpless, could be a sign of depression. When you're depressed, you feel so listless and despairing that it impacts your eat, work, sleep, and enjoyment in life. Just getting out of bed in the morning can seem overwhelming. And let's talk about the anxiety, like stress. Not all anxiety is bad. In manageable doses, it can help you face a challenging situations such as job interview or important presentations. But when you are plugged by constant worrying, negative thoughts, and overwhelming sense of tension or panic, it can interfere with your daily life and ability to perform in the workplace. Anxiety can drain you emotionally, leave you feeling nervous and restless, and trigger insomnia, headaches, stomach aches, and muscle tension. And let's talk about some bullying and harassment. It's like when bullying, abuse, or harassment occur in the workplace, it can create a hostile environment and have a damaging impact on your mood, outlook, and overall health and well-being. Whether you're being targeted because of gender, race, sexual orientation, religion, you may work in constant fear, feel like compelled to take time off sick and whenever possible, or you want to quit. So these are lots of mental health problems if there is not any work-life balance. So how to care, like how you can self-medicate your problems. So, so when feeling of this tension, hopelessness, or grief start to impact your work life, it can often be tempting to try to find the easiest way to cope on your own. For many of us, that taking pill or pouring a drink while self-medicating your problems can sometimes offer some short relief. Over time, it can only create more difficulties. So what you can do now to take care of your mental health while you are, like, if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed by the demands of work, taking time away, using personal or sick days, or taking some vacation time can help you to recharge and avoid burnout. However, if you have persistent mental health issues such as depression, you are going to need more than just few days off. So what you can do, you can switch off, like whether you are working on site or remotely, it is important to strike a healthy work-life balance. This means taking regular breaks throughout the day and switch off your screens when the work day is over. Instead of work, making yourself available 24 by 7 to respond to work calls, emails, or other messages. So it's important to focus on friends, family, and take the time to relax, recharge, to enjoy yourself. So practice, so how you can take it, like you can practice relaxation techniques. Relaxing and recharging requires more than just zoning out on the couch in the front of TV. To reduce the damaging effects of stress and protect your mental health, you need to activate your body's relaxation response, such as meditation, deep breathing, yoga. You can do, take care of yourself, like getting enough quality sleep at night, eating a healthy nutritious diet, and regularly exercising can make a huge difference to your mental health. So just focus on all those things. Try to focus on all these basic things. It will basically improve your productivity. So it's important to maintain all those things. Like find meaning and purpose in your work. Even if you don't have love your job, you can still find ways to drive meaning and purpose from the work what you do. Try to focus on uh, how your work help others, like provides an important product or service. The relationship you enjoy with your co-workers, looking for opportunities to get more training or take job related classes can also help you to find more meaning in your work. Like try to connect and collaborate. Like as human beings, we crave connection. Developing mutual supportive relationship with your co-workers, collaborating as a team, and fun, having fun together can help ease stress, support your mood at work. If you are not close to your colleagues, make the effort to pool resources on projects, work closer together, and be more social during breaks and outside the workplace. And build resilience. Like the more resilient you are, the better you are able to tolerate the feelings of stress and anxiety and hopelessness that can be generated by problems at work. Building resilience can also help you from setbacks in your career or personal life and help you maintain a positive outlook. So mental, so how you can maintain health and working and mental health and working at home. So these are the points that you need to keep in mind, like if you are working, like as we see, like since the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, more and more of us have found ourselves working from home. While it can be gratifying to be free of the daily commute and its related expenses, there are still plenty of drawbacks to working remotely that can take a toll on your mental health. So what you can do here for that is maintain a regular work routine. Like when you are working from home, it can be very difficult to establish a boundary between work and home time. So many people find themselves worker much longer hours to maintain a sense of normalcy. Try to keep regular office hours, starting and finishing at the same time every day. Some people find it useful to go for a walk before starting work in the morning, then again after finishing the work in the evening. So it's important to schedule all those things to maintain your health, like schedule breaks and set boundaries. Just because your desk is at home, it does not mean you always have to be available. Set aside time to take a break from your screen and have lunch, then turn on off your phone and computer that you have done for the day. So these are basic things that are very important to focus on, like establish a dedicated workspace and look for work opportunity to work outside the home. Like if you're missing being around people, trying working at coffee shop, library, or renting a co-working space. So all these things you can do, like schedule face-to-face time with your co-workers to counter the sense of isolation. Arrange regular meetings or social events where you can see your colleagues in person and catch up. If you freelance, reach out to other freelancers on social media and arrange face-to-face get-togethers. So all those like if nothing works, then I think you need to talk to your boss, like how you can do all those things, like choose the right time to talk, focus on your work performance, offer concrete solutions whenever possible. Remember, there is a strength in numbers. Be understanding of your employer. So so mental health and substance means basically cost companies billions of dollars each year. So it's employers interest to listen and take steps to improve the workplace whenever they can. Like how much you choose to disclose will largely depend on your employer's personality, the level of trust in your relationship with them, and your own comfort level. It's your boss who's causing the problem. Bullying, harassing, or creating dysfunctional environment, you will want to approach his superior or someone in the company's HR department. So these are the points that you can keep in mind if that if they are if struggling, or if you're facing challenging in maintaining the mental health. Yeah, these are the basic points that you can keep in mind related to the mental health. Thanks guys for watching.